right, good morning, everybody. So today is July 21st, 2022. Okay, so where do I start? I'm giving a little update. It's about, like 9:30 right now, and yesterday I did a drastic change in my life. And what that is, it's almost a little unwanted but necessary, and that has to do with, I'll show you. I have a skin condition right now. I don't know if you could see. You see, like these dots here, and I have to say that no dermatologist, any doctor in the Western philosophy and studies of medicine has been able to heal this. And so, that's maybe another reason why I quit Western philosophy, medicine philosophy, the majority, over 95% or 99% at this point, because, they're just giving us a medication for a symptom. And this clearly has to do with something else. It's a fungus, so we have to treat the root cause. The Western medicine philosophy is not equipped, knowledgeable enough to figure out what that is, So it's an issue. So I found an Indian doctor who practices Ayurvedic medicine in India, and he has been able to help me before with a crazy blood infection. Was breaking out all over my body. It was super intense. Within 1 week, everything went away with the medication he prescribed me. So right now, I'm doing a cleanse for this fungus, and it's been bugging me. It's been going on and off for years now, coming back stronger every year, especially in the summer. And my body's telling me to take care of it, to look into it, find a solution for this, whatever that is. So I'm right now doing a cleanse, and for that I have to drink this really disgusting, it's medicated ghee, also known as grita, which is just medicated ghee. You warm it up, so it's basically fat, medicated with herbs. You heat it up, so it's liquid fat you're drinking, and each day you have to increase it, and you have to drink it between 6 and 7 a.m. It's so disgusting. One of the most disgusting things I think I ever done. I mean, I'd rather drink my own pee than this fat, It's so gross. Anyways, so I'm pushing myself through this because I almost don't have a choice, right? So since yesterday I started waking up, at 6:15 a.m. And today I woke up at 6:30, and before that I was going to bed at the same time, yet I was sleeping until 8, 9 a.m. however long I wanted. And then I started to feel groggy and dismotivated. So yesterday I felt very, very, very tired. Yesterday I felt extremely tired. After waking up, I walked around for 15 minutes, and I was almost sleeping until 10 again, and then went to a workout class at 11. So I'm noticing that one of the most important things is we have to stay active, or I can speak for myself, is to stay active early in the morning, and it depends, of course, where you live and what your circumstances are. And again, I keep empathizing this. If you are very unhappy in a very depressed place of wherever you are, and you're sick and tired of your surroundings, the answer is very simple. You move away. You move somewhere else. Some of us are not meant to live in a small town in Europe their entire lives. right? Because they're unhappy and they can't figure out what it is, and then you get sucked into circumstances and the daily habits. That's a very dangerous place. If you want to live your life fully, you travel, you go to a different place. So, anyways, um, going back to where I was with um, the importance of moving the body early and finding a workout routine. I do, for example, at 11 a.m. yesterday, I did capoeira, right? I love learning capoeira. It's super challenging for my brain, the movements. I love it. It's so challenging, and I'm taking it on, of becoming better, literally. Um, for myself, because I want to feel like I accomplished something in my life. I think not just the accomplishment, but I want to feel great at something. And yeah, so that's my philosophy behind that. And so going back, sorry, to the importance of working out. So today I woke up at 6:30, and I'm the good thing is I knew I had to get up early if I want to heal myself, right? Because the thing is, if you don't have anything to do early in the morning, no responsibility after you wake up, the tendency is that I don't have anything to do, and we giving into our mind whatever our mind tells us to do, and usually the first thing the mind tells us is the resistance of waking up and tells us to go sleep in because it feels so good. And that's a very dangerous place. So we have to set goals, right? For not goals, but a reason. If the reason we wake up for is not strong enough, you will fall down this spiral down. So it is so important wherever you are in your life that you find that reason of waking up, of moving your body, right? It could be just as simple as I feel disgusting, I feel fat, I feel lazy, and the desire to change that could be a great motivation already for you to change. Because even though you don't know what it feels like to be healthy, to feel fit, to be activated, to motivated in the morning, yet there's this thing called faith that if you see someone getting up early, being happy, motivated, strong, guess what? It's in you too. You could do it too. And that's the beauty of getting to know yourself new. Forget everything you know about yourself, how you felt, wherever you are, and start thinking or start being and getting activated of doing it. Because here's the thing, if you're not doing it, nothing will change in your life. You're conditioned to a feeling. And to that feeling in your past you're conditioned to. If you want to create a new future you, one of the most important things is to overcome yourself, to do the things and have the faith that you can feel amazing. And even sometimes the universe gives you a glimpse of maybe a minute or 2 minutes of bliss after you work out. It may take months until you feel that. But sometimes you get these glimpses of bliss. Our state is not natural unhappy. It's not. Our natural state is ease and peace and love. So throughout your life, sometimes you feel that. And yes, some people have a lot of karma, and it's a fucking hard time, you know, for a lot of people. Like, the surroundings. And again, like one of the most three important things I think there is you could do to find happiness. And this is also a reminder for myself. I'm not preaching, but we'll be doing this together. Move away wherever you are from your environment. If the environment has such an effect that you can't condition yourself outside of it, move away. Very important. Number one. Nothing will change until you do number one. Take a risk. Who gives a shit? You live once. Do you want to go to a different country without a visa? Or are you worried about how you can... Fuck it. Just go there and stay there. And try, don't let these circumstances hinder you. If you want to go somewhere, you will find a way. That's very important to know. Number two, the importance of moving early. Like movement early, at least 30 minutes. Even like for me, for example, when I woke up this morning, okay, I drank that 6:30, I went outside, I did jumping jacks, I did some push-ups, and I've been doing this for like a week now, and I swear the first 2 weeks when I did this, like at 9 a.m. when I wake up, I feel groggy. I felt so lazy, so dismotivated of doing that. And yet, we're asking for the encouragement, for the spirit, for divine guidance, and that's talking to the spiritual realm. And I may or may not lose you here, but when you ask for that divine love, when you ask to love and happiness and joy to flow through you as a vessel, you ask for it, and you ask for the strength and the courage from your spirit guides. Potentially, depends how much, if you know them already or not, but if not, you can ask the divine love. And even though you don't know what it feels like or exists, but know that it exists, because other people, just because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean other people haven't. And you can see it in their eyes what bliss is. It's not, in a non-traditional way, describing God or the source unified field, And the importance of waking up is so crucial, and then getting motivated and building onto it. Like whatever it is, if you want to create change, it's so important to stick to it, no matter what. Self-discipline of, I feel like shit today, I don't want to do it, and fuck it, I'm just gonna fucking do it. Sometimes it depends how you talk to yourself, but we have to push ourselves. If we're not pushing ourselves, we become lazy beings. And we're getting sucked into society. Depends on your comfort level. If you have a lot of funds, then it's almost more dangerous because you have all the money in the world. You can watch YouTube all day. You can just do whatever you want. You can indulge. You can do porn. You can do whatever you want, depending what you're interested in. But you're wasting your life. And the question really is, when are you waking up? That what life has to offer. If you look at somebody's life who's living life, who's some people having fun and having the best time of their lives, and travel, and yet we know we can do that too. Use it as an inspiration that I want to do that too. I want to live my life fully too. So many inspirational people out there are living their life fucking fully, right? And how amazing is that? And so the importance of working out early, I think it's crucial. Finding practices, or just a routine, and you can change it. Even if it's 50 push-ups a day, or 100 push-ups a day, or you use whatever, 500 jumping jacks or 500 jumping ropes. You find something, you can continue to do so. And I will share some of the things I do at the moment, and it's not very structured, but I'm just doing it, right? So better doing something than nothing. And Yeah, the number three is, I would say, okay, we have moving away from the environment, activating the body early, and number three, I would say is, yeah, number three, I think is an aligned community, aligned friends. Meaning, if you know, this is how you find it, and I guess I also give myself advice. So if I'm interested in doing acrobatics, if I think acrobatics will bring me happiness, I go places where people doing acrobatics, gyms, this that. You know, you find a community. If I'm interested in doing psychedelic work, working with mushrooms, I go to festivals, psychedelic friendly festivals. If I go to, if I'm interested in capoeira or dancing, I join classes and where people dance, right? Um, if I see people, you know, crypto, I go online and there's a crypto community, and there's different communities, and I think you know it's quite nice to be a part of multiple communities, because we all face these issues. You know, one day we feel great, the other one we don't. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna be feeling like tomorrow. I don't know. You know, but all I can do is my best and follow the things on a daily basis, regardless how I feel, how I think, and I feel like I think honestly, this is me thinking ahead from experience. Um, I maybe in good shape looking, but there's an aspect of the reason I don't progress more, for example, is because you know the mental capacity limiting beliefs kick in, meaning oh I can do more, this is it, you're enough. That's the reason, essentially. And I'm noticing that by building strength in my body, when I become stronger, I can just, you know, I like, for example, like with these things, like this is a great one. Resistance, right? Like resistance bands. I mean, there's different strength. I recommend you get 5 or so. Hold on, I'll adjust the camera really quick. Huh? Right? So here it is, right? You have this, and for example, okay, this is something you can just do this one for the legs, for example. This is a very strong, heavy one, right? So this is a resistance band, and you could just do, just by doing, let's say, 20. I don't know if I can do 20, but we'll see. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you can do 10 of these if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the back side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is just an example of hold on. So this is just an example of what it could look like essentially, right? Just by doing it. Another thing I'd say is if you have a hard time concentrating, of course, focusing, the stillness practice, at least 5 or 10 minutes a day, sitting still, doing nothing, not thinking anything, forget it. I mean, I think that's a great practice as well as like heart rate, like jumping ropes. I think is amazing. And that's one more thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, one other thing you could do is just videotape yourself for accountability reasons. So if you don't have a friend, if you have a friend and you're doing it together, that's top. That's probably the best thing you could do. Find a friend who wants to do similar things. And again, if you don't have it in your circle, you go somewhere else and you ask them, hey, I'm looking for a friend I can work out with. Are you interested? No? Yes? Cool. Awesome. That's how you find friends. And yeah, and if you don't have one, or you're in a circumstance where there's nothing around you, then you pick up a camera and you film yourself for accountability reasons. And if you want to push yourself a little further of expanding yourself, you put yourself on the internet. Very openly, very transparent. Like, who gives a shit? Look at me. I'm here. I'm opening myself up to the world. I'm showing the world of who I am, and I'm not taking any judgments, any opinions personal, because I know who I am. I know what I am. More than anybody else watching, at least, I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what my purpose is. Just that, just try that out and see how that works for you. Peace.